All right, we are coming back. Waiting technical difficulties going on in San Francisco. Before in just a moment, we will get back. And it looks like we're back. There we are.
Yeah,
Jerry,
we're back.
there we go. All right. Good to have you back on the show. Now, before we get to your announcement, I know you got some friends, some family, your parents there with you. Who all is with you today to celebrate this moment?
My mom. My mom is right here, and I got my dad right here.
All right, and then you are there at your school. We talked about before we joined you that you guys won a state championship last year, playing in one of the toughest leagues in the state of California. You know, first winning a state championship, now announcing at your school. What does that mean to Sacred Heart Cathedral?
It's big. They never won a state championship before, and I don't know. We bring the culture back to the football this year, so I think we'll be back this year, competing for another one.
All right. Well, in just a moment, we'll get your decision, but you started off with a couple of early offers, and then your recruitment really took off, and recently you narrowed it down to a final five of Arizona, Arizona State, Missouri, Oregon, and UCLA. What was the recruiting process like going from a number of schools to pare it down to five to today where you're now going to make that decision?
Yeah, it was very stressful, getting calls late at night, stuff like that, having meetings with my parents, long Zoom calls, and to narrow it down feels good. And also committing for the season, I feel like it's going to be stress-free. I don't got to worry about calls late at night, getting my homework done and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you guys begin your state title defense very soon at this month. But before we get to the announcement, why everybody turned in, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you thank all the people that are there before you make your announcement.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, especially. She put in a lot of hard work for me. She put in a lot of hard work. Also, my dad, he helped train me a lot. And then I want to thank my school. I feel like without this place, I wouldn't be here. Also, my teammates, they depend on me, and I depend on them as well. So, I want to thank all my family, my whole family, for being out here, and also thank everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Well, it's the moment that I'm sure you've been waiting much of your high school football career for. Jerry Mixon, tell everybody where you're going to be playing your college football.
Let's go, Jerry. For the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents.
You sure?
Next 3 to 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to Oregon.
Jerry, you've been wearing the green at Sacred Heart Cathedral the last couple of years. You're going to stay wearing green when you get to college. What was it about Oregon that made them the pick for you?
The coaches, I got a great connection with the coaches. And the players that they bring in there, I want to compete with the best every day. I feel like my junior year, we competed for a national championship.
You mentioned earlier that, one of the big things for you was relationships. And obviously you had a relationship with Coach Lapoy, the head coach, Dan Lanning, one of the architects of one of the best defenses ever. How excited are you to play for a head coach who's a defensive guy at the heart, as well as with Coach Lapoy?
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like it's a blessing. Coach Lanning had the best defense last year. He sent like 11 guys to the league on defense. So I feel like that'd be a great fit for me personally.
When the whole process kind of went through, you narrowed it down and you kind of got down where it looked like you were going to be maybe heading down to South, down to play at UCLA. But it was a visit a couple of weeks ago where you said that was really the swing towards Oregon. How big was it taking that visit at the end of July to get on that trip and really know that Oregon was the place for you?
It was super big. Oregon's been a dream of mine since I was a kid. and I feel like they showed me a great time. Had a great time with the players.
Well, you're getting ready to start your senior year. I know that you guys are getting your season, your state title defense done soon, but you've made that decision. You're headed to the University of Oregon. I know there's a famous hand sign that Oregon fans like to see. Why don't you and your family flash it as we sign off here?
Go Ducks.
Gary, thanks a lot. Congratulations. A great pickup for Oregon. They're getting one of the most versatile two-way players in the West, but a guy that's going to play linebacker when he gets to college, when he gets to Oregon. A big win for Dan Lanning there, beating a number of other Pac-12 schools for Jerry Mixon. They're getting one of the Bay Area's best players. A nice pickup for Lanning. Tosh Lapoy, who's a Bay Area native himself. He recruited his cousin Joe when he was at Washington a number of years ago, but now he finally gets his Mixon in Jerry Mixon. So thanks for tuning in. For 24/7 Sports, I'm Brandon Huppin. Thanks for watching.